Hey, you guys, welcome back to the Goodness Gracious podcast. Let's talk about Suki with the good coochie, SUKIANA from Love and Hip Hop, and also from the Zeus Network, Bad Girls, and a whole bunch of other stuff. Let's talk about her getting into it with Peter Thomas. Peter Thomas, formerly the former husband of Cynthia Bailey of the Real Housewives of Atlanta. Y'all know Peter Thomas stays in the news for his funny business. Like, he had bar one, now it's bar none. Okay, he recently was in court for back rent at his restaurant business that shut down. So yeah, Peter Thomas is known to be in the blogs. Okay, but what is going on between these two? So apparently Sukiana was out somewhere, I don't know, y'all. And she was having herself a good time, and she started twerking on a one-legged man. Yes, a one-legged man. And Peter Thomas did not like it. So we're gonna get into what Peter said. Peter said, and I'm gonna read what he said. He said, like I said, let's just bring in the one-legged man to show out. Disgusting we are. We are all going to hell for shit like this. I wonder what that little girl looking at this video is going to think. So, this is what he said. He said, okay, I know what we're going to do. Let's just bring in the one-legged man to show how disgusting we are. Wow. So, he feels like Sukiana twerking on the one-legged man is disgusting and low down and dirty, and it's just for attention, and she shouldn't be doing stuff like that because little girls look up to her. Now, I don't know what little girls look up to Sukiana, but okay, Peter, okay. So Sukiana caught wind of Peter Thomas shading her, and this is what she had to say, baby. Ciao. Oh, okay, let's get into it.
Why he got my name in his blood clot mouth? Don't talk on. Yeah, I want to know who the Peter man is and why he got my name in his blood clot mouth. Don't talk on. Go ahead and send this message to him. Peter Guns, Peter Brad, Peter, the animal people. I don't know who he is. So, as you guys know,
not Peter, as in Peter, the animal people, the people for the animal rights. Peter.
I was just shooting a music video, right? And I was dancing with a guy out there, and the guy happened to have he had one leg or whatever. So I was dancing with him in my music video. First of all, I'm in Jamaica, baby, in Kingston, Jamaica. I don't know if y'all know about Jamaica or...
Shout out to Kingston, Jamaica. I got family out there, y'all.
or any Caribbean islands, but winding and dancing is a big thing there. So dancing on somebody is not looked at as vulgar or nasty or...
Vulgar, Sukiana.
trendy. That's their culture. That's a culture. So let me tell you something. I didn't really understand.
There's more.
But I don't understand what me dancing on a man who only got one leg got to do with going to hell. Oh, you saying that he can't dance? He can't get no coochie? Bitch can't dance on him?
Oh my gosh.
That make me know everything I need to know about you, because you judging people that's missing limbs. Ain't nobody judging you for missing hair or missing payments on that restaurant.
Oh, ouch.
And I've been there before. Out there in Miami, while you talking about people going to hell, I went there before. One of my friends, Peasy, he had a show at the office. When they came to town, we decided to go to that funky restaurant that you got.
She calls this restaurant funky? Oh my.
First of all, let me tell you something. Black people don't like broccolini. Fuck, that ain't no real vegetable. What the f is a broccolini? I didn't like it.
Broccolini? Girl, where was Peter selling this broccolini? Because he's a whole Jamaican out here. What? She said, you need to worry about that restaurant that went to hell. Ain't nobody judging you for missing hair or missing payments on that restaurant. Okay. Yeah. Okay, Sukiana, she dragged Peter Thomas. But in the end, I feel like she was just, just dragging him in a playful whatever. Um, Sukiani was funny. But did he lie? Why is you dancing on that one-legged man like that? That's not even right. And I know what she's trying to say, is like when people say, "Oh, the girl is big girls or whatever." But big girls need love too. Men, people with one legs need one too. So I understand what Sukiana is trying to say, but it just looked like it was giving viral moment, and it wasn't sincere. Like how you dancing with somebody, whatever, and it's in the club or whatever. But this looked like it was all for viral video, whatever she's doing. So I agree with Peter Thomas. And like I said before, whose daughter is looking up to Sukiana? If y'all daughters are looking up to Sukiana, then your motherhood is in hell. Okay. The bar is so low. Okay. Someone said those bald comments cut me deep, and she wasn't even talking to me, right? I was like, ooh, child, I started touching my hair, and I remember I had hair. Someone said, Mr. Peter, one-legged man is grown as man and can make his own choices. He seemed very pleased to be there. Yeah, he was getting down. He was cutting up, okay? Cutting up, okay? Someone said, man, let that one-legged man have his fun and stay out of women's businesses, Peter. Oh, Lord, Nene Leakes. Nene Leakes. And that's why Nene Leakes is an iconic housewife, because you quote her in almost everything, okay? And you use her gifs or memes, okay? Someone said, this man still owes me a check, shaking my head. Oh, no, not one of the workers, the former restaurant workers in the comments at the Boiler Alert room talk about Peter still owe her some money. Honey, what? Someone said, are you Peter or are you Patricia? Because we need to know, okay? In my Nene Leakes voice, okay? Someone said, at Nene Leakes been trying to tell y'all at Peter Thomas stay in women's business, but don't mind the business that's supposed to pay him, and recently was evicted from his Baltimore restaurant location. Oh God, come on, y'all. Not too much on Peter. I like Peter, okay? I think for black men, old black men, he's kind of sexy, chocolate, bald-headed. He's fine though. And back in the days, Peter used to bag some of the baddest girls in Hollywood, okay? Because I think he dated, I think he dated Nia Long, and it was somebody else. And I was like, okay, Peter, you out here getting with the baddest black chicks. Not black chicks, I'm sorry. That is so sexist. Black stars, female stars, okay? Someone said, nobody judging you for missing payments on that restaurant. Peter needs a peach. Yes, he does, honey. He bring him back, because he would really get it cracking, okay? Not no Portia, no fake Simon divorce, stupid storyline. Someone said, laughing my ass off, if the housewives would have put him in his place, like he would have learned to stay out of women's businesses. Someone said restaurants, because the one in Baltimore got shut down, okay? Do he still have the one in Miami? I don't know. I really don't know. That's the one where the infamous water spillage or splash that Mia gave Wendy Osefo from the Real Housewives of Potomac. Someone said, hey, yo, one-leg man got to get it too. We can't discriminate. Someone said black folks don't even like broccolini. What the hell is broccolini? Is it broccoli in with linguine? I'm just as bad as Peter. Someone said they can't make me hate this woman. Broccolini was the best part of the read. Someone else said Peter always in women's businesses. You heard what Nene said. Child, they are funny. They cutting up on Peter, but I think it's all fun. Someone said, damn, Suki just murked him. She sure did. That broccolini took me out. I was like, wait, what? A whole Jamaican selling broccolini. No cabbage? No rice and peas? Jerk chicken? Plantains? Okay. Brown stew chicken? What? Peter, what is going on? Somebody said, ain't nobody judging you for missing payments. Child, she gagged him. Someone said, the way I laughed and screamed, I love the ghetto girls. Love them. Oh, not the ghetto girls. Anyway, we got Sukiana versus Peter Thomas. Round one goes to Sukiana because she got Peter Thomas together. Y'all, this is the Goodness Gracious Podcast. Bye.